Correspondent. Good afternoon, Sarah. Welcome to the PM News Desk. Details a little bit sketchy now. What can you tell us, Sarah, and what's the death toll looking at now?
Well, the death toll stands at 3, all of them children. About 21 people have been rescued, and police are saying that they have been able to account for all the people. Initially, the reports that came in the morning indicated that 200 people were in a boat. In fact, they reported that the boat had capsized, but later information reached that it was a fishing boat and a passenger boat that collided, and that is when the accident happened.
Sarah, is the rescue mission still underway, and have the boats been recovered from the lake now?
Well, the boats have not been recovered. The Kenya Red Cross is at the scene of the accident. It is receiving and giving counseling to the victims of the accident. Most of them will now be transported back home. As you said, 3 people died, and all the other people have been accounted for. The 3 who died are all children. And so what remains now is for the Kenya Red Cross Society to begin the process of returning the passengers home, but also helping in the transportation of the remains of the 3 children.
Sarah, could overloading be behind this? Earlier reports said that the passenger boat was carrying about 200 people, but then local government said it was about 23 on board, and this was then confirmed by the boat owner, who responded to the first distress calls, we understand. What can you tell us?
Well, the reason why the initial information came talking about 200 people is because the means of transport between the place where the boats were moving to the island where they were going to, the only means of transport there is passenger boats. Most of them are man-made and also made by the local fishermen there or made by local people there. The government has just about 2 boats operating, and so most of the time these passenger boats that are made by the local people are overcrowded. The passengers there lack life jackets, and so probably the reason why the first information came in saying that it's requiring 200 people is because there have been previous cases where the boats have been overloaded to such extent.
Sarah, it's not uncommon though for fishermen to be on the lake this early in the morning. Surely they are used to looking out for the passenger boats they share the water with. Could poor visibility perhaps be the issue here?
Yes, poor visibility is likely to be one of the reasons why the accident happened, because they're talking about it happening between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. At the time the fishermen are actually out looking for a catch, because they only start coming out of the lake at about 5. So it is just not clear why a passenger boat was moving at that time, because there have been restrictions and the times that passenger boats can actually move across Lake Victoria, whether between one island to another or between Kenya and Uganda.
Sarah Kimani, our East African correspondent, on the line to us there. Thank you so much for your time on the PM News Desk. Moving on to other news now. Tanzania's 4 main opposition parties have elected ex-Prime Minister Edward Lowassa to run as a presidential candidate for the general election set for October 25th. Now, Lowassa was the East African country's Prime Minister between 2005 and 2008. Lowassa resigned over corruption allegations, you'll remember. He defected last week from the ruling Chama cha Mapinduzi CCM party to join the opposition Chadema party. He will run for the top post for Chadema as well as the Civic United Front. Lowassa had joined the race earlier this month to run as the CCM's presidential candidate.